Seattle inside 10 with a broken play trying to make a play. This is a broken play. They didn't get anything out of their first or second option. Indiana is making them work to their third or their fourth option, and it's not happening for Seattle yet.
Now the Fever go inside. Davenport, who just blocked the shot, adds the basket. She has 6, and it's a 17-point Fever lead at 44-27. Back in mid-June when these teams played, Davenport had a career-high 6 block shots.
And then the adjustment by Brian Agler is going to, all right, Sue Bird's going to have to score a little bit more for us to get our offense going. He sets a high screen for her to be able to get some space and some vision in the open floor. Now, you've got to close Sue Bird's window, Chris. You can't allow her to wheel and deal in the middle of the floor. She's too talented.
Now Cash will fire a 3, and it's too strong. Davenport there with the rebound. Catchings, Douglas, Davenport, Phillips, and Tangela Smith to start for Indiana here in the second half. That's their starting lineup. Phillips making her first start of the year. That's Davenport again. Had the ball slapped away by Swin Cash.
A much more assertive, demanding of the basketball, Jessica Davenport to start the second half. You know, I thought an interesting number about Davenport versus Tammy Sutton-Brown is 4 times Davenport has had double-digit field goal attempts. Tammy Sutton-Brown hasn't had any this season. I think that tells you a lot about their personality and makeup on the block.
Douglas shot the air ball. Seattle comes back the other way. They're 5-3 on the year. Indiana is 7-3, and they have the lead in the Eastern Conference. That's off the rim, tipped up and off by Ashley Robinson for a second chance now for Seattle. Robinson turnaround jumper, and Catchings grabs the rebound.
Again, a good defensive effort. It's not Sue Bird with a shot clock running down making a play.
Phillips puts her head down. Look at that.
Change of pace. Strong dribble in the middle of the floor.
I mean, if not for Sue Bird, Seattle might be down 30.
You know, Aaron Phillips got lost, and all you need is a little separation if you're Sue Bird. She's so smart in the open floor.
Sue Bird has 13 points, Debbie. She is 5 of 6 from the field, 3 of 4 from 3. The rest of the team is 9 of 29 from the field and 1 of 11 behind the arc.
Sue Bird doesn't usually think I have to carry my team, but without Lauren Jackson, she certainly has to be a little bit more offensive-minded. She's showing us some of that in the second half.
And there's Bird again. This time missed it. Wright is not going to run it down. Now, a week ago Tuesday, Indiana built up a big lead against Phoenix and watched the Mercury nearly come all the way back. They cut it down to a 1-point game in the fourth quarter before Katie Douglas and Jessica Davenport hit baskets down the stretch. Indiana won it by 5. Douglas gets inside with a left hand and did not get the roll.
Katie's been relatively quiet since those early back-to-back three-pointers she hit in the first quarter.
Now Phillips picks up the foul. In the third quarter. Lindon was trying to get Shavante Zealous in. Fever had a 19-point lead, and that's Katie Smith picking up the foul.
That's a smart play by Katie Douglas. You wait till the screen is set, and you know Smith's trying to fight over the top to deny that, and Smith runs her right into the screen, initiating that call.
Well, both these teams are veteran teams, but when you look at Seattle now, they're without Lauren Jackson. Their roster, as Douglas misses the first of 2, their roster includes players with 15 WNBA titles, 6 Olympic gold medals and 24 All-Star appearances. Cash has won 3 titles, 2 in Detroit and 1 with Seattle. Bird and Jackson a couple. Katie Smith won a couple in Detroit. And LaCoe Willingham has been on the last 2 championship teams, once in Phoenix and once in Seattle.
I'm searching for this. Sue Bird's won a national championship as a high school player, a couple in college, a couple WNBA, and a couple Olympic gold medals. Who's done that?
Well, on the men's side, there are only 3. I don't know. I think on the women's side, we'd have to do some research.
Yeah, I'm going to start that research tomorrow.
And that is Little with her 3rd field goal. Indiana runs the floor. Sutton Brown is fouled. Camille Little took the legs right out of Tammy Sutton Brown. Now on the men's side, Debbie, one of those, our very own Quinn Buckner of Fox Sports Indiana, Jerry Lucas, and Irvin Magic Johnson. Those are the 3 that have won at the high school level, the college level, the pro level, and the Olympic level. You've just mentioned Sue Bird.
And multiple. I mean, 1 high school national championship, but it would be very interesting to find out. There's not many that have won in college the WNBA and the Olympics either. And you add the high school to the list. I don't know. I wonder if Diana Taurasi's on that list.
Sutton Brown 1 of 2, and that will be the end of the 3rd quarter. Fever led by 15 at the half, by as many as 19 early in the 3rd. But it's just an 11-point lead as we hit the 4th quarter. Fever 58, the Storm 47 on Fox Sports Indiana.